Toki, hello, I am Palakisu, and welcome back to another stream. Today, I'm back translating, or rather, back having translated, mostly translated. I have translated, well, let's go with it. Wait a minute. I have, well, you can still hear me, so while I fix this, I, have translated, I have translated a certain song, sorry, don't know what happened, one moment. What? That seems to have fixed it, so apologies about that. OBS decided that it didn't want to cooperate. Anyway, as I was saying, I am back having translated, ONI GOKKO, which is Hana Macchia's first original song of her new focus on originals, ONI GOKKO and Vivid Start. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Hana Macchia's Hana Macchia is my cameo even. Love her stuff. Very entertaining, just very witty, very funny, so on and so forth. But anyway, I have focus on, I bought it, got a physical, and I have translated the lyrics, somewhat, sort of. But yeah, before let's just let me just throw up the whiteboard. Yeah, saw it before while I was trying to figure out what was going on. But here it is. Hope you like my whiteboard. Apologies for the lighting. You know how whiteboards are. But yeah, proper digital projector. This one's fully interactive. You'll love that. Really nothing to now. Anyway, so with the projector up, let's this on the left are the lyrics, on the right are also the lyrics, but translated. They're the same document, strictly speaking. It's just, you know, one, I just have them side by side. Anyway, this one Japanese is obviously the original. I can't read Japanese, so instead I had to scan the lyrics that came with the CD and then transcribe them. That's that bit. Then the second page here that I have here, this is the English translation, done partially by me, mostly by Deepel, and no small part by Hana Macchia and the rest of the new Defender, or the boys, as it were. So yes, you may notice that, you've got stuff like note, I'll get more immersed just in the music, paragraph notes, separate, name words, pick up lines, those in brackets. That is simply because I don't know enough Japanese to, and I wasn't focusing on translating it to English as a song. I was mostly interested in the meaning, because I wanted to have it down, the meaning down, so I could translate it further into Toki Pona, because I might polish up the English translation in the future, but for now, this is the English translation that I've made. So yeah, that's great. Sorry. And of course, we have the third page. This is the actual thing that I did, the Toki Pona translation. I'm not 100% on all of it, but it is what it is. I've spent a fair amount of time on it. I'm happy enough with it. I'll probably slap it in the community tab later. Also, with the rest of the songs I've translated, I need to slap them all in the community tab. But before I do that, I'll probably be doing some touch-ups. But yes. With that being said, I think before I start going into it, I think we should listen to ONI GOKKO once, incomplete, just so we can, just so, if you haven't listened to it already, if you haven't heard it already, you can listen to it, but beyond that, you should listen to ONI GOKKO anyway. It's great. Good song, fun. I'll let the music speak for itself. So yeah, I'll have it one go through complete, and then as we go through it, I'll what's the word? I'll play the portion of the song. So for now, I forgot to have it at normal playback speed because I was having it slowed down when transcribing it. Oops. Every time that's the song. There's 3 minutes of it, but I've decided that I'm gonna go through it now because I'm impatient. Anyway, so if we go through it, so the first, let's go through it. So that's the first part. So if we go through it, so I'm not going to be saying it in Japanese because once again I cannot read that, and I haven't properly transcribed it into Romanji, so apologies, but just going to be going through the meaning and the translation. So anyway, I want to peek at this. In fact, I'm curious about my attention. Count it, 3, 2, 1, into the dream, dive, yeah, 3, 2, 1, yeah. Now you can probably see that I've highlighted a fair amount in yellow, and that is simply because that's what's in English in the original lyrics song. I haven't highlighted it here, but obviously. Oh, and secondly, anything not in the lyrics, even in the written lyrics that came with the CD, I haven't transcribed except for 3, 2, 1, yeah, on account of, once again, I do not know Japanese. There's a bit later where she whispers, there's a couple of other parts where she echoes, or whispers someone else. I've not translated them because I don't know what they mean. Anyway, so line by line, I want to peek at this and that. I'm going to look at this and that, particularly in the context of being cheeky about it, not necessarily looking consensually, I suppose one could say it. That sounds a lot more voyeuristic than it is probably intended, but that sort of idea. But ultimately, it doesn't matter because that's not what I thought about. I just focused on the main meaning. I want to look at stuff. Me really looking any. Quite simple. I want to look at this. I want to look at this. At this. Any. So me really is I want. Looking is to look. So me really looking is literally I want look. I want to look. I want to lookify at. Or I want to lookify, which lookify in this case would be like look at. Ni. If you have multiple objects, obviously you repeat and this and that would be any. Could I was thinking about doing something like at can ale or can feme or something that would imply or maybe a variety of different things, but any just sounds nice to sing, obviously, so me really looking at never use thought up again. Me really looking any just obviously it's a 1, 2, 3 at the end, so any isn't quite as smooth as it would be elsewhere per se, but it still works quite well. I'm curious about my attention. Thing with the English is obviously it's somewhat disconnected from the Japanese, as multilingual lyrics tend to be, because it's hard to make a cohesive sentence in multiple languages. So I'm curious about my attention. If 2 parts, I'm curious about things, and my attention, as in it has, these have my attention. So we have so I translated that as mi really sona lama, me once again, me really want again. Sona is sorry, Sona, I think it was nerves. Anyway, Sona is knowledge, and Lama is like head control. I'm using it here as thoughts, but I wasn't terribly happy with using that for attention, but it's what I have. Once again, as I mentioned earlier, I might shuffle stuff around, change things here and there, but ultimately it's I want knowledge, I want to know. That's the drift. And obviously the numbers on the left are of course the syllable counts. Obviously I want to get as close to the same syllable count so it fits with the rhythm. Japanese songs tend to focus a lot more on rhythm than say rhyme. And Toki Pona makes it interesting because there's a very, you explain things very simply. Obviously, if you want to be detailed, if you want to explain something specific, the word count bloats very quickly. And obviously that doesn't quite work with a song. Well, it does work with a song, it just doesn't work when translating a song. Anyway, three, two, one, yeah. So, count it, 3, 3, 2, 1, into the dream, dive, yeah, 3, 2, 1, yeah. So, merge. So, obviously we have, next line is count it, I will count it in, or simply count it, 3, 2, 1, because we're counting it. Suna or nampa ni la. Suna of command, nampa ni, count this la, next part of the sentence, mute to 1. Many to 1. Now, I was trying to decide if I wanted to say mute to 1 or luka to 1, because obviously it's 3, 2, 1, yeah, but if I open up my lyrics, I believe I'm actually saying the lyrics, if I remember correctly, in Vivid World, instead of counting 1, 2, 3, counts 1, 2, 5, Ichi ni Roku, but I cannot remember. I should have checked before the stream, but I was just knowing, do I want to add the lava instead of muti, but in the end I got Mute here anyway, so many to one. Into the Dream, Dive, yeah. Oh really? Lappy Wawa. Some into the want that is sleepy strongly. Dive, yeah, I was struggling to translate that because I wasn't sure if I should use Tara or Wawa. Because Dive obviously has the implication of both going into it physically, but also doing something wholeheartedly. To dive into something is to embrace it. So I used Wawa as in to dream strongly, and of course Mutetu 1 apologies. Same as the previous line, just with this time, so that's me really looking at me. Me really sona lama. Suna onam panila. Mutetu 1. Really lapa wawa. Mutetu 1 mostly like that. Apologies for the being not great at singing. I haven't practiced. Yeah. Anyway, onto the next part. One word of Japanese I do know is Hibiku, or Hibikase, more specifically, but obviously it's derivative Hibiku in this case. I'm familiar with, because I'm a weeb. I've listened to Hibikuse. So, but more importantly, I also watched Hana Macchia talking about this. I mentioned earlier, this was translated in no small part thanks to her and the rest of chat. Yeah. So that's where a lot of the corrections to detail came from. Anyway, so that's specifically lost in the music in particular, for example. Anyway, the sound, when I get closer, the sound resonates. Mi pokasuna. I close to you. La, therefore, shun kalama. New sound. Shin, not terribly happy with it. He resonates like a echo. It resonates. It repeats. It's engraved in the present. Fin in this context is new, which is also repeated. So new sound, but also could be repeated sound, which is what I was trying to go for. Me inside kalama music. I inside apply music. Kalama music is like sound that's fun. Inside is outside, so I am inside the funny sound in terms of literal. Next part, music in Funa temporarily. So every time from the course goes, I swap. That's obviously the default translation, but obviously the Japanese is more the cross gauges every time. So me looking sooner, I look towards you, ping of temporary all the time, so it's translated literally back. It would be I look towards you, and time remains. So that. I can't escape my heart. Me, Aaron, Poker, Peeling me. Sorry, got enough to drink. My voice is going. As you can tell, I've not been streaming a whole lot. Anyway, me, Aaron, Poker. I'm gonna swap that around for me, Poker, Aaron. Because that Aaron Poker is I rate close, but Poker Aaron is I'm close, and I stay close. Killing me, my heart, I can't escape. I stay near my heart. Sorry. So popularity, so mi poka suna na glasin kalama hibi kasi mi poka suna glasin kalama min fa kalama music mi looking suna bi ani mi poka I can't sing that part. Obviously I tried to sing that part when writing this out originally. I can't sing that part, but you get the idea. Anyway, my heart. Let's listen to the next part. Hana's heartbeat. She said it herself, but that's just the slow down in tempo, the silence after it, the perfect. Anyway, so like shooting stars, like Munfin, like new celestial bodies. Obviously that meaning, in this context, the new celestial body is the shooting star. So Sama being like Munfin, Mun being celestial body, Fin being new. So it's more like new star or new moon. I had it as con, but that didn't really work. Didn't get across the point. Because obviously the main point is the point. I'm not trying to get across the literal meaning. I'm trying to get across the I've studied this. I really should be able to remember. Not the literal meaning, but the pedantry. The pedantics, that's the word. I'm trying to get across the pedantics, not the, I think that's the word. I really should know this. Anyway, the more emotional meaning than the literal. Anyway, so it's like Munfin, like a new celestial body. Obviously, shooting stars have the context of like wishes and stuff, but I can't replicate that. So Munfin just as something new that's in the sky, conjuring images of pretty stuff, but that's just what I'm looking for. There's no time to look back. I'm looking monthly, la. So this is, I've translated it rather than, there is no time to look back. I translated it as don't look back. Command look at monthly backwards a la some on so it's literally command look back don't. My paradise is numbing is what it's translated as, but shivering is shivering. I wasn't really, I just assumed that the shivering wasn't good shivering, but don't know enough about the context. It could be neutral shivering. Shivering is like I translate shivering as like Tawalini, or Tawashunini, or something like that, but it's hard to get across. So rather than, as mentioned before, semantics, not potentially. I think. God, I should have. Whatever. I'll review my notes later. Anyway. GOKKO, the main meaning, which is, if it's, once again, assuming good shivering, Toki Pona, I feel good, rather good feeling, comma, Mastery me, place of divinity, that is mine, place, divine me, that's what I translated my paradise as. Of course, I could use Pona, my good place, or but my divine place, or my sky place, my high place, feels better, getting to blink. Again, translation didn't include it's me or you, so I just said you. From forgetting to blink to don't look away. So through that pini oka ala don't pini is like to end, so like don't stop looking. So I confused myself with all those double negatives. But yeah, that's the meaning. So Suna, you command pini stop okum luck, alternative luck, but specifically eyes, ala don't. And finally, I can't stop, heartbeat, tawa aren, pinin. I think I might change that, because Otawa Aren is like, could be misinterpreted, because Aren obviously means continue, but it could also mean wait, so it could be interpreted as, it's funny because it could be interpreted as I move continuously, but it could also be interpreted as I don't move, I move waitingly, but I'll keep it, and obviously heartbeat. I could, now the thing with heartbeat is that it's repeated two syllables, four syllables, that gives me leniency to say, say like heart movement or something like that. Don't matter. Pillin, I'm putting pillin. Repeat, the repeat just sounds too good, I have to keep it in. So I did, so, Sama Munfin, Olikin, Emon Fiala, Pillin Pona, Ma Serimi, Sina Opini, O Koala, Ottawa Amen, Pillin. And I do like that. And I can actually sing that part. So yes. Next part. Onto the chorus. Which is fun, but also was quite a pain to translate. So, what is on cartoon? Mr. ONI, context that was said, but if you don't know, ONI GOKKO is tag. Is tag, probably not tag. That probably means something. Yeah, but anyway, tag. Depending on where you come from, but it's, it's the Japanese version of it. So obviously, if you hadn't caught on, actually I don't think it's mentioned in the first part, but it's, a chase song, obviously. Well, it's a love song, but it's a chase song particularly. Not necessarily something hard to get, but like, thing hard to get. But like in a purposefully teasing way, like. But an evocative. That's not the word. Maybe it is the word. But you get what I mean. So, it's saying, chase me, come after me. That's the meaning of Mr. ONI. Yeah. I translated Mr. ONI of Manfuta. ONI fan of Manfuta. That part choosing. The idea of follow my hand, chase after me, is a little bit, just a little bit harder, on the other hand. I might change that. I feel like I'll change the chorus a little bit. But I'll come back to changing it later. Anyway, did I put Ampa instead of Alasa? I feel like I did. But regardless, Tavaluka me is towards my hand. Or towards the hand that is mine, rather. So, Mansota or Ampa, Tavaluka me. One syllable off, but doesn't particularly hurt it. Please catch me, baby. Baby is something you don't address people at the end of a sentence in Toki Pona, you address them at the start. So it's a little difficult, but mi really la I want if suna yum alasa tawa me, alasa being hunt towards me, I want you to hunt me, or in this case catch me, ken alasa me, command can possibility alasa me. You have the possibility of catching me, but like a command, so catch me if it's possible. Only a few centimeters, conservative. Lupa ni, lupa being a gap or hole, ni, so this gap, obviously being betwixt you and I, li is lily. I misspelled that lily, which means I misspelled a bunch of other lilies, no doubt. Yes, I did. Anyway, opini lili lupa mishuna. So close the distance. So once again, is command. Pini is like to end something, so end or like make small. Lily, so like end it smallly, harder. Li, to end smallly. Lupa pi mishuna. The gap of me and you. So masuta ampa tava lukami mi really la suna alasa tavami okan alasami lupani li opini li lupapi mishuna. And I like that. Anyway, for the second part of the chorus. So, once again, the first line is the same. There's no need to follow my hand. From there, diverges. So, I don't want to be vague. Maybe. So, me really ala ike mute. I don't want to. I want not bad a lot. Ike is usually bad stuff, but obviously is often used to mean like vague or excessive, which in Toki Pona especially, since all words are subjective and context based. I mean, all words are subjective and context based in general, but that's just language, but in particular in Toki Pona it's sort of based around that. But yeah. So I don't want bad a lot. Comma sooner instead of baby. I couldn't put it in anywhere else, so I just stuck at the end. I'm not terribly happy, but catch for me if you can. Once again, same as the first. Sleepless City. So, place P of Lappy ala, place of no sleep. Very simple, very straightforward, very little. Well, we go from here. Mi and Suna, mi and Yum, Tara Sin, go Num, or go now, Same there. So we will go there. Mosata ampa, Tara, Lukami, Miwele, Ala Ikemu Tesuna, Oken Ala Sami, Mapi Lape Ala, Mi and Suna Tara, Sin. I'm happy with it. I did understand that echo, so I'm just gonna slap that down. Once again, I wasn't terribly focused on the echoes, but might as well slap it down. My good friend, could you not? Yeah. Yeah. Make notice that I'm relatable to my heart and your heart as pilling. That's because it doesn't matter, because our hearts are united. Anyway. Also didn't, slap down trains there either. Anyway, I've said I'll clean stuff up later, but, I'm free to do this and that. Specifically, it's the same phrasing as I want to peek at this and that, only, obviously, the verb is different, but the subject is the same, this and that. So, any, me can pally, any, I want to do this, I want to do that, or I want to do this, I want to do all this. Toki Pona, middling words. Not terribly happy with that, but it's hard to get across the idea of lame, because it's not bad. Well, it is bad, but it's bad in a very specific way. Bad wouldn't get across the meaning of lame, or ineffective, but any made to say ineffective, which was the intended meaning, would of course use more resources and would actually help some. I'm waiting for you. Me, Ventuna. Words are enough for my heart. Kala Malima Pana Ala Otava. Stop. Once again, stop ruining your heart. This time, I have won my heart. So some like, oh yeah, and ante means change. That's very simple. Ante. We can pally any take a message. Mi Ventuna Calamali Panasona Ala Otava Multipilin. Very simple. I like it. Next. Let's go to that again. So, once again, let's go through it. Imagine the future, rather. The future, imagine it. Command Suna, think of future. Don't let it cool down, heat it, let it a la serving. So cold not hot. Cold not, comma, hot. Mysterious magic. Serving nasa Rara. Rara serving nasi. Serving Rara serving is like divine power, nasa is strange. So strange. Strange heavenly power, mysterious magic, even in a distorted world. Ni can la lon manasa, ni this can possible la lon here manasa apologies, I am a bit EP. Anyway, yeah. Even in the distorted ni can this is possible la in non-ma nasa in this or rather when located in Manasa strange world, or rather place such a strange vivid melody caramelly killing sound is colourful feeling in for Allah feeling inside Allah, feeling without inside, feeling hollow. That in particular was something to translate into English. Not happy to translate it, therefore not as comfortable, not as yeah. Anyway, if you can fool me, Opana Lume me. Can you give thanks? Command give thanks to me, give lines to me? Question mark. So, like shooting stars, covered that line before, covered all that before, but the next part is new. So, let me go around at a bit of music. Suke, the fun circle, or the circular fun. Either way, it's Musi and CK. I think it fits quite well. When it's only you and I, me and Suna, me and you, Lee, Tasola, Tasso only, so me and you only, therefore, Ale, the mode, Lee, this is one mode, non-Tasso. Just, again, Tasso's only, so there's only one meal, one that is here. Colouring surviving, Suna colour Malmeka, Suna, you colour, Malmeka, you colour, yeah. Sorry, lost focus one moment. And obviously, and the last. Line, Silkfish, Ottawa Open, Silkwood Skin. Like, Silkfish is hard for just someone else, Ottawa Open, which is like, move and it's different in meaning considerably, but particularly matter so. Mususuke, mi and Suna li tasola, ale ni man lontaso, Suna kule my waka, Ottawa open, peeling. And the rest is just repeats and also na yeah, na. So yeah. So if I think it in fun, poorly, but if I try, I went past it. It'll be from like me really looking at me, me really sooner lava. Sooner on pan only la much to one. Oh really la pavava, much 2 1 Me poka sooner la sun kalama. Sun me and fa kala me see. Me looking sooner Peter Po Ali. Me poka aven. Feeling me, sama machine. Looking at Montreal. Hana Macchia mi family. Suna opini o koala. Ottawa amen feeling. Monster o ampa. Meaning heck. Sama machine. What? Feeling. Monster o ampa. Tawa nukami. Mi wele la suna. Ala sa tawa mi. Oken ala sa mi. Lupa li. Opini li. Lupa mi. Mi suna. Monster o ampa. Tawa nukami. Mi wele ala ike mute suna. Oken ala sa mi. Mapi la pa ala. Mi and Suna Tama Sunfeme Ante Mi Ken Pali Any Toki Meso Mi Amen Suna Kalama Nipana Na Ala Pilin Atama Mute Pilin Mo Sona No. Whoops, I missed the spot. Anyway, what's it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Osona ek. Osona ekama lete ala semi. Baba semi nasa. Nikanan. Nikana lunmanafa. Nikana lunmanafa. Halama nikule. Pilin infa ala. Afana lume emi. Sama munfin. Looking on munfi ala. Pilin pona. Ma semi me. Sina opina oko ala. Musifike. Mian fina la. Ni tasola. Mian. Sorry, it smoked. Alini li lonta som. Shinakula Maraka. Ottawa open peeling. And it's just the same. And that's the song. Yeah. That took a little bit of explaining. You can tell I've not been streaming for ages because my smoke's not used to it yet. I'm gonna grab myself a drink after the stream, but first let's talk about it overall. So just zoom out a little bit. So let me turn on the BGM actually. So that I downloaded ONI GOKKO and a very bit start in the style of village thing. Anyway, so as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of stuff that's I wanted to. Well, actually, first of all, regarding the highlighting, I kinda wanted to see if I could make it so that you could switch around the highlighted parts and unlighted parts. Just say, you could say like, yeah, so not my attention, got it, or whatever, me really looking at me, really so not my attention, sooner on a panic, la, 3, 2, 1, really that bit, dive here, 3, 2, 1, yeah, that sort of thing. That way you could mix and match the Toki Pona, English and Japanese, but of course I haven't done the English in song, so I'll probably do that and upload that. But as the actual translation beyond just thematics, as mentioned, like the main that irritates me usually. I'll have to fix that font. I did not notice that. Anyway, yeah. Let's call it. Not too big. Nah, it's just about the right size. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, as mentioned earlier, I translated all instances of my heart and your heart as pilling. Consistency sounds nice. The use of Alpha, because hunting, there are two ways I could translate it, was that either as Lanpan or Alpha, but Alpha is more going out and getting something compared to the act of taking something, that is Lanpan. So a lot of Alpha. Yeah. I talk about it more, but my throat is not happy with me. So I think I'll end my commentary of the song here. I'll polish it up, post it in my community tab, and then get around to posting all the rest of the lyrics eventually. But beyond that, that'll be it for now. As mentioned, I have other stuff coming up, but first, holidays. But probably into the new year, I'll be translating more stuff. I've started translating a song by True Moon Note. Love her stuff. Very happy. Been wanting to translate one of her songs for ages, so I'm gonna be doing that. So probably that. Got more folklore I want to do, and I got some edited videos I want to do. But all that is gonna have to wait, because holidays, gonna be with family, not gonna have time to do this stuff. I re-debuted and immediately I'm heading off again, but that's just how it is. So yeah, that'll be it from me. I hope you enjoyed listening to me, and I'll be seeing you next time. Vtuber.